It's just 18 minutes past 8 o'clock, and this is the Political Command Center. My name is Dalton Kawesa, and on this segment of the topical discussion, you said today is the D-Day for NRM primaries. Of course, there will be casualties. The tension is there. And according to the Secretary General, who I spoke to yesterday, the Secretary General of the ruling party, that is Richard Todong, he said by yesterday, everything in terms of electoral materials, those that are concerned with the officials had been briefed and they had gotten their election materials, whatever they're supposed to be using. Let's talk about the registers, the pens, and everything. Now is the time of reckoning. The big party, they call themselves the mass party, is at it. Definitely we keep tabs on the different reporters. It is our promise to you at the Political Command Center that we will always give you a 360 coverage of this. All you need to know is wherever it is, we will be there, and we'll be there on time. We have proven this over time. My name is Dalton Kawesa. Now let me go straight to Mbale first of all and find out how is the preparation. Mbale, I'm aware there is Lydia Wanyoto is also in the fray of things. Let me speak to Gerard Matembo, who is following up the story in Mbale, and also probably will tell us what is happening in the neighboring districts of East. We're talking about the Bugisu sub-region. Gerard Matembo, NRM Day is here. What have you gathered so far from 6 a.m. to now 8 o'clock? Gerard?
Viewers, coming to you live from Mbale City, and we are at the City NRM office where from around 8 a.m. Many of the officials from the surrounding districts, Bududa, Manafa, Bulambuli, and Namisindwa, had gathered here to collect the materials, the registers and the other materials that they are supposed to use in the polling exercise. And before I go into what we will be focusing on, which areas we will be focusing on, I am joined by one of the NRM officials from Bududa district here to pick the materials. How are you, sir? You're welcome on Morning Breeze.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Wandit Michael, the DO or the district registrar, Bududa.
I can see you're just taking the materials.
Put my soldiers down. These are foot soldiers from the village and the parish and the sub-counties. As I talk right now, the sub-county registrars are just waiting for me to deliver these materials to their sub-counties. Then sub-counties will going to meet also the parish and the village registrars so that it goes down. So we have that chain. I have no problem. I'm sure I'm going to start in time and finish in time.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Wanditi, we wish you good luck and safe journey to Bududa. Now, Dalton and our viewers, that is it from the election officer of Bududa district. Many of them, like I told you, they have just been here. We are told the materials arrived at night. We just pray that they arrive in time and begin on time. But again, today will be, of course, the Bugisu sub-region also has some of the hotspots that we will be focusing on. For instance, we will have Bungoko Central, where there is a very high contestation there. We have the former minister, Michael Welihe Kafabusa, who has made a comeback and is also facing very stiff competition from Masaba Mohamud and other contenders there. And of course, that is one of the hotspots that we will be focusing on in the region, actually one of the hottest in the region. We have Northern Division here in Mbale City, where we have former Masaka RDC Hud Hussein, who is
It's going to be very interesting. It's promising. It portends to be one of those sports that we're going to be focusing on. And Hud Hussein, you have Lydia Wachot in the picture. You have Werike in the picture. Former minister, yes, he was a former minister, I think state minister for transport back then, and same President Museveni's government. Quite interesting. I want to go to Sembabule, another hotspot. will be going to Sembabule. But what is interesting is while the NRM has said that all these electoral materials were dispatched, the report that we've just received from Mbale is that they have not yet received those materials that are supposed to be using. We don't know. We shall figure out, we shall try to look for the NRM officials to at least give the country assurance and largely their party on how they are going to ensure that this is going to be very smooth and there are no events or occurrences as a result of delayed materials that will come. Well, they are still within time, I'm told. They were promised at 9 a.m. It will be there, and the materials will be there. That is what we're receiving from Bugisu sub-region. So the neighboring districts that comprise Bugisu sub-region have camped in Mbale waiting for that material. Think about it. If they are picking it from Mbale city, then what if they arrive at 9, what time will they reach places like Namisi, Sironko, and name it? Well, we'll hear from the NRM Secretariat on the kind of safeguard measures they have taken in order to ensure that this, at least even with the delays that would have surfaced in one way or another, it's inevitable sometimes that everything will be very efficient. Definitely, we'll have that discussion. I want to go to Sembabule and find out what is happening. There is Hakim Wampamba who will be giving us what is happening in Sembabule, remember. But before we go to Sembabule, I have definitely, we knew it. Some of the things we predicted them. So we have the Director External Affairs at the NRM Secretariat, and that is Major Retired Paula Awich. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Doctor.
Yes, we want to begin from there. What we've heard from Mbale, the electoral materials, it is 30 minutes, it's 25 minutes past 8 a.m. And voting, you'll tell us the time of voting because what we had was supposed to be at 9. The electoral materials have not reached the destination. What is the fallback plan, or what has failed them to reach in time?
Thank you so much. I would go straight to the question, but let me first mention, so that we bring it in context, that NRM as a party is an organized party, institutional. You say it is a mass party, but also it is a mighty party. Now, I like to take recognition that at this stage we should thank our national chairman, that is President Museveni, for putting us in order. Us here meaning the party, particularly the secretariat and the agent organs like SEC, which is putting all this exercise in one place, in one piece. Because when you see the exercise happening, you don't know what is behind in the kitchen, who were the cooks which have brought it to where it is now. And that's why I want to thank the President for the leadership, for putting us as a team together, top management, where I'm a member, and SEC. So I thank him for that. Now, you should also know that the institution of the party has a spirit in the constitution which puts electoral commission independent. This is what people don't seem to see. That just like in the government of Uganda, they attempt to make an electoral commission independent so that nobody interferes with it.
Major Awich, you're not answering the question.
Yes, I'm answering, but it wouldn't be out of it. Maybe I'll get another chance to bring this.
You'll bring it up, but let's face what the reality of the ground.
That's why I was bringing the electoral commission for the technical activities now.
So you have...
So that we're saying...
Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the Electoral Commission has been busy since yesterday, or even a day before yesterday, to transport these materials. The theory was that start from far distance, start from Koboko, start from Kotido, start from the far end of Karamoja and Kisoro, then you bring it downwards. So I am seeing practically that Mbale has reached, but the voting time is not 9. The voting time is midday, 1. And because it is lining up, we couldn't make it very early in the morning. If you make it very early in the morning, some people would not arrive. If it was ballot voting, you'd say start at 9, but it's not ballot voting, it is lining up. So we are timing a time where...
So there's evidence of poor planning, because think about it, you said you have been very busy, but this is not something that you planned over a day. It's something that you have known. All of us have been following your roadmap. How come that even when you start from the far end, like you say,